So I've been doing haunted investigations for years, and I've been using the ghost equipment that professionals use. The REM pod, the music box, an EMF meter, and the spirit box. But recently, I've seen ghost hunting apps that you can get on your phone, and it had me wondering, do they actually work? Today, we're here at America's most haunted house, the Whaley House, to put the apps to the test versus the real equipment. In the end, we'll also be going to a non-haunted location to see how legit the apps are. And I've invited Amanda, who has more experience, to help with this video. Oh, hey!
Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, can I come in?
Be my guest.
I actually don't want to come in, to be honest. So guys, I've actually investigated this house multiple times. We're gonna give you a little run through of the background and history of this house so you guys can follow along with us.
Where I'm standing used to be the gallows. That is where criminals are usually punished for their crimes. This area was originally that before this house was built. In fact, Thomas Whaley, who built it, attended one of those.
Right where you're standing.
Right where I'm standing.
Thomas Jr. was the first death in this house. He was 18 months old and he died from scarlet fever.
But the Whaleys continued to lose children from that point. In fact, one of them passed away on the couch right behind you. Violet, unfortunately, was shot in the heart. Thomas Whaley carried her into the house from the backyard, laid her on the couch, and 15 minutes later, she had passed away in this room.
I think as we're giving them a breakdown of the house, we should set some ghost equipment down in case we hear something.
And that's a great idea.
So where do you think we should put the REM pod? Under the archway or the couch where Violet passed away?
I think under the archway.
Okay, we're gonna set it, right?
We'll definitely hear it if it goes off.
For sure. Like that.
That means something's grabbing the
Something's
antenna.
tugging on the antenna. All right, guys, I think this is a perfect time to test out one of the apps, and this is called Ghost Tube SLS. So SLS is pretty much a structured light sensor camera, and it's supposed to look a little something like this if it spots a figure. If there's no human in front of us and you see a stick figure, that means something is there.
There's spirits here with us now, and you are willing and able to communicate. Can you step up near this red light on the floor in front of Brian and I?
I'm so scared if I see. Oh my god.
That was on the chair.
It was on the couch. I saw
There it is.
Oh my gosh. There was a
Violet.
stick figure on the couch, which is where Violet passed away for a split second.
Twice.
Oh, there it is. Oh my
Violet,
God.
if that's you, can you come back?
If you could stand up and make the REM pod go off, you just go up to the red light and it won't harm you. Wait, see, but that's crazy. How would it detect something on the couch? Well, you see it, right?
Yeah, you can see its arms.
Wait, it's an actual stick figure. It's not just picking up like the shape of the couch.
No,
it's actually
moving.
It's moving, and it's like it looks like a body. Obviously, the app doesn't know we're in the Whaley house where Violet passed away. So why wouldn't the stick figure be somewhere else? I think we should put the REM pod on the couch now, because if the stick figure is there, maybe that might be going off more. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, that wasn't you.
Well, that means something's physically touching the antenna.
Okay, nothing's
So
picking
no-
up on the app. If it was the outline of the couch, even from this angle, you would see the figure.
Yeah,
It's not showing anything. Do you think it moved?
I would say so. I mean, the device isn't going off.
Maybe they roamed somewhere else. So
I mean-
should we continue the tour?
Yeah, let's move to the next room.
All right.
There was another death on the property, a young girl who accidentally ate some poison, Kellogg ant paste. So she was a relative of the Whaleys, and she passed away just a few days before she turned 3.
Damn. This is a picture of her right here.
Yes, and a lot of people hear giggling in this room or will feel tugging.
So I remember when I investigated this house, we set up cat balls here because we figured for someone around 2 to 3 years old, that would be something that could trigger them
Yeah.
to touch them, which they were going off.
They feel the house kind of stressed.
Oh my god, the cat ball went off! The cat ball went off! So I think we should set some cat balls on the table like I did last time.
Yeah.
And if something goes off, then we should pull out another app and see if we see anything. These guys are pretty rare to go off because they need to be physically touched.
Yeah, I mean, I do this all the time, are the least likely to go off.
And it's crazy because they go off all the time in my investigations.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
Marion, you're here with us now. Brian set some cat balls up on the table. You're gonna be familiar with them. If you're here and willing, would you come up and touch one of these 3 cat balls set up on the table?
I wonder, like, can Marion reach that?
Should we put one on the floor?
So yeah, guys, you see how it'll go off only from that? So we should be very still, too. I want to see the sensitivity, so like... Okay, so maybe when you get that close, but from here, should definitely heard some creaking going from the courtroom, which we'll go to next.
I put the REM pod out too.
Great idea. I'm gonna put it like right there, and then we'll do the range. Does that happen?
That doesn't happen. If that's something, can you please step away from the REM pod and make it stop beeping? Well, I guess there's our answer.
Oh.
Marion, if that's you, can you make that device go off?
Oh,
again?
Campbell. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's definitely something in the room with us.
So maybe it's a good idea to,
Pull that out.
yeah.
We're going back to the ghost tube SLS. The cap ball's going off. I just want to see.
Oh,
Wait.
it was short, it's short.
Wait. Or is it that?
That's not that. And it's the size of a child.
Wait, that's crazy.
Could you step over near me, maybe? Come walk closer this way.
That's Noah with the camera. But look, now it's not showing over there.
Not at all?
Oh, okay, now it's showing. Could that possibly be?
Put it on the chair. See if it picks up anything on the chair.
Wait, I think it's picking up these.
Okay.
Like, it might be some of the furniture, but I don't know. That one is the size of a child.
That's the size of a 3-year-old.
But see, it's also detecting the painting right up there. I think, honestly, any figure, even if it's in pictures, like...
Yeah, we'll try and make sense of it.
Yeah. What is that, though?
That looks tall.
It's showing something in the corner over there. Like, see that?
Yeah.
If there's someone in the kitchen, if you can make your way to the dining table, can you make that go off? But it's not. See, that was the chair. You saw that little one was the chair, but I can't see a figure being made up from where the REM pod is.
And it's also not going off.
Yeah, the REM pod's not going off, and then the cat ball hasn't gone
Stopped.
off. Seems like they moved.
Do we try another room?
I think so, yeah. So guys, not confirming or denying that wasn't Marion. Could have possibly been Marion, but it also could have just been that, what is that, like a fireplace?
Furnace?
Furnace. Let's keep it going. Guys, there's literally a courtroom in this house.
It was San Diego's first courtroom. Psychics say the most haunted room here. They say there's a vortex back in the jury.
Oh, in one of the chairs, right? I think we're gonna save this room for last since it is the most haunted. I'm excited for the app because the SLS one seemed to have worked in the first room, kind of iffy in the second room. Throughout this video too, we want your guys' opinions in the comment section. I'm just curious to know what you guys think about them. All right, should we go upstairs? It's always very narrow going up the stairs. Guys, this house was built in the 1850s. That is old.
Yeah.
And this is San Diego's first commercial theater.
I got insane activity when I was in here the last time around the piano. We had a cat ball on top, and anytime somebody started playing the piano, it would start going off.
Is that a sign? Where did you put it? Right here?
No, we just put it right on top in the middle, and then I'm gonna open it.
We'll set a cat ball there.
Oh, it's locked. That's devastating.
Maybe I'll set up some of the other cat balls around. Right here, and then...
Okay, I think the third place, since we're hearing so many noises, reminds me of residual hauntings, and it was a theater. Maybe we put it on one of the seats.
I like it. Remember guys, the best time to pull out the apps are when we start getting activity in the actual rooms, because that means something is here with us, and that'll give us the more accurate answers. I have the music box too.
You know what? That's a great idea. You know, Mrs. Whaley made every single one of her children learn an instrument. Could be a trigger object where music is playing.
True. All right, I'm gonna grab it.
Oh, cat ball's going off.
Could that have been from me?
I walked by it. When I set it down, I walked away. I'll walk by it.
See how sensitive it is.
I don't think it was you.
Can you make that cat ball go off again? Dude, I just keep hearing stuff downstairs too. Okay, guys, so this is the music box. Where do you think we should set it?
Maybe in the doorway facing out.
This way? It's gonna calibrate right now. It should sound like this. Now, if there's any motion in front of it, it should do something like that. So now we'll know if someone comes up the stairs or walks in the hallway. Oh my God, I thought I saw the cat ball go off, but it was that. It was the light. Oh. Okay.
Same cat ball too.
Wait, that's actually crazy. We didn't even move. I think that's a good time to bring up one of the apps. I think we should use a different one now. There's this one app called iOvilus.
So the Ovilus is super similar to a spirit box, but instead of hearing multiple words come through, it isolates it so just one word will come through.
So yeah, it'll just spit words out, right?
Yeah.
If it has anything to do with the history of this house, what we've been talking about.
Family names, I mean where we are.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna know if something's really with us.
So it's on.
Strange.
Strange. Legion. I just want to see. Agent. I just want to see if anything makes sense.
Before we ask any questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoes.
We are wearing shoes, yes.
Do you know where we are?
Jackie.
Jackie? What the heck? That's kind of crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah, she's alive. Oh my gosh. Yeek. What the heck?
Is there a spirit named Jackie here?
No, is that you? Like the dun dun dun. No, is that you? Wait, it's crazy.
Telepathy.
I mean, me and Noah are twins, you know what I mean? We got that telepathy on us. When the cat ball was going off, this was going off.
Yeah.
The cat ball and come. Wait, hold up. Come where? This? Okay, maybe it's telling us to get out of this room and go somewhere else.
Maybe it is. Should we try?
We should. We are back in the courtroom. It's supposedly the most haunted. We should actually start with one of the apps, see if we get like some activity, and then pull out the standard ghost equipment.
Oh, I like that. Kind of switch it up.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna pull up the Ovilus again because I was very interested with that one. So let's see if this actually starts spitting out words that make sense to us.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Ovilus on.
Maybe you could introduce yourself. Did you hear that?
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it's cool that it's not going off like right away.
Yeah.
Maybe moving it towards where the vortex was
Let's do
seen.
it. I just know they don't want you to sit in the chairs.
Object.
Weed.
Wheat. Said object.
Thread.
Threat.
Threat. Do they want us to step back?
Yeah, do you want us to leave the room?
We can leave the Ovilus here, step back and see if it...
Sure.
Can you give us a name?
Fear.
Oh, it said fear. Like we said, we mean no harm. Let's see the next word it spits out.
Trouble.
Trouble? I don't get it.
Yeah, we're not
It's like-
trying to cause any trouble.
Threat, fear, trouble.
It seems like in every other room it's been...
Strange.
It's so weird. It seems like in every other room it's been a lot more calm and welcoming. And
Yeah.
here it's more threatening and hostile.
Maybe that is a sign to set out some of the ghost equipment.
There's so many criminals tried here.
True.
You know?
Oh, yeah, a lot of criminals have been on these very grounds.
This is where they would have been sitting,
That is so scary.
right?
I think this is a perfect time to even bring out the SLS app
That's
and
a
just
great idea.
see if there's any figures in here. She has the same exact one. You leave that out
Okay.
while I use the other app, and then we'll set real equipment up too. So Amanda's got the Ovilus going from her phone, and now I'm gonna set the REM pod in the second chair from the left because a lot of people report to see a man dressed in all black sitting there. So if this goes off, we know what's there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll leave that there. We got the cat balls, of course. I think we should put one where the judge is, right here.
I think that's perfect.
Maybe like right there. And then, oh.
This didn't say anything out loud.
Strange.
It says object, but it says strange.
Wait, it's blue. I haven't really seen the blue light go off as much.
It hasn't done that at all since we've been here. It changed colors.
Yeah, that's the most we've seen the REM pod go off, so I'm gonna place this just like on this side. This is a perfect time to bring out the SLS camera.
Yes.
So,
Of
and
course it
stopped.
turns off.
It stopped. Okay.
Come.
What did it say?
I don't know.
Cannot.
Come, and then it said cannot.
Cannot.
Fear.
Fear. Again, it
So
says
it
fear
said
again.
fear again. Let's see if you see anything. So you could see a green figure right there. I think it's
Trying to make sense of
the chairs. So I think like maybe I should go towards that one.
It stops again when
It
you get on.
stopped and nothing. So wait, what is I saw a figure, but I can't tell if it's like the lines on the chairs because it tries to pick up on, you know, some of the shapes of the chairs like that. I just want to see if I can see anything. Like I want to get a better angle of just the chair. That's just picking up this. Maybe we move the REM pod. Clearly there's something there.
Yeah. If you'd be willing to set the REM pod off in another place, could you step away?
Oh, it moves. Wait, oh, never mind. See, that's the ledge. Should I grab this now?
Yeah, maybe. Where do you want to put it?
I think just like right here.
I was thinking the same thing.
100.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see if there's a figure on this chair. Because clearly you guys saw the REM pod go off. I don't know how good of an angle this is. It's a little tight spot.
Do you see? Would you put the SLS camera kind of in the back room, like the far room? Okay.
Dude, that REM pod is going off like crazy. I wonder if you'd see a figure. Oh, no, was that the wait. I think my backpack.
Let me move it.
Yeah. I wonder though, in general, even with a real SLS camera, if the piece of equipment is going off, would you still see a figure, or is that very rare?
Are you able to set off either of the cat balls? The two devices in front of either of those chairs?
What did that say?
I don't know, like wars.
Wars.
Prop?
Wars and prop. It's cool how accurate this app is with figures.
It is.
Like it sees like the picture up there, the green figure would pop up because it notices a figure. But on the other hand, I don't see anything right here when the REM pod is going off. But again, I don't even want to say anything because I don't know if like with a real SLS, if anything would pop up. Prayer?
Prayer.
We're gonna try a different app because I have another one that I actually paid $10 for. Ghost Paranormal Science Toolkit. I think Selena Gomez used this. She was on like Jimmy Fallon, I believe. She showed herself using this. That's pretty reliable. So this app actually does have an SLS feature too. So let's actually give this a go. So yeah, you see the stick figure right there. It says detected on it. So now you guys know. Let's see. It's gonna show Noah.
Legion.
Legion. It did say that earlier. It's repeated like 5 different words that were on my phone and her phone. I don't know.
We'll know if we take it to another place and it repeats all those same words.
Okay, let me see. Let me like start walking around with this. I want to see how accurate this is. This app also detects the pictures on the wall, which makes sense. Yeah, same with that, but let's see the actual jury. It doesn't pick up like the actual like chairs, which is good. So if you see anything on this, that would mean it's something. Wait, the cat ball just went off. Oh, I want to see if there's a figure in the chair. Oh, wait, there was a figure in the doorway. I think.
Oh, again.
Wait, really? I think it's telling us to go back to the first room we went.
It's back every
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was like a legit figure. It's like
walking out
back and
then,
forth.
Yeah,
and again, this app didn't pick up on like the furniture. Like clearly it's not picking up on the chair, on any of these chairs. It definitely can't be picking up the furniture in the room literally like 50 feet away.
Not a chance.
So the SLS let us in here, and I think we should set up a lot of ghost equipment in here and actually test out the spirit box on one of these apps, because that's one of the main things in an investigation is the Estes method. So an Estes method with a ghost app will be interesting.
To test the most reliable source of communication with the ghost equipment on your phone, I think that's our best bet.
And I'm gonna use the one that I spent $10 on because I think that should be the most reliable, so we'll see if answers line up.
All right, where should we set these?
I think a cat ball on the couch where Violet passed away, right here.
Maybe this facing the courtroom.
I like that.
All right.
Where the figure was like right here, so maybe REM pod up there. Okay.
Cat ball under the gallows.
Definitely. Set one right here. And then last one, maybe this chair.
Perfect.
On this app, it's called the Ghost Box. It's pretty much the spirit box.
Exactly.
So when you turn it on, it's gonna channel through the radio stations like that.
just like what this one sounds like.
Exactly what this sounds like. So I'm very confident in this.
I'm gonna just set this like where people can see it.
Oh.
That's going off.
The EMF is going off. Oh, and now it stopped. I'm gonna be going under the assist method. I usually don't like doing this because I get really scared, but I want to get actual answers to see if this app is very reliable. Oh, there's the REM pod.
Right where we saw the figure.
Yeah. So guys, if you don't know what the assist method is, I'm gonna be wearing noise canceling headphones, hearing what you guys heard when I played it. I'm gonna be able to pick up on some words.
The idea is that the spirits can manipulate the frequencies since it's shuffling through those stations so fast. Nothing that makes sense should come through, but because they're able to manipulate it, you'll be hearing words.
I'm going in. Oh my god, it spiked up to red.
The second you were about to go under.
Wish me luck.
We just want to start by introducing ourselves again. This is Brian. I'm Amanda.
Deadly.
Can you tell us your name or something about you?
Hello?
Hello. Is there something you want to share with us?
Pray?
It said pray on the Olus in the other room also.
Glass.
There's something that you want us to pray about?
Come.
It said that on the Olus too. You wanted us to come into this room. Here we are.
I'm up.
Is there something you wanted us to come in here for?
Come.
Are you in here with us? Are you upstairs?
It's hard to pick up words. Was any of it making sense?
You said pray,
Okay.
which is
Prayer.
something that the
Oh,
audio
yeah.
said twice. You said come twice, which we came in here.
Okay. I could definitely see this being accurate because it sounds exactly like what a spirit box would sound like. And same thing, like I'm so bad at making out words.
Yeah.
Did any equipment go off?
The
EMF?
EMF reader has been going off.
Do you want to try? You
Yeah.
might get words too. I'm not gonna talk too loud, but it is noise canceling headphones.
Out.
Ow. Are we bothering you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
Is this Violet?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Are you making the EMF meter go off?
Set up.
We have some ghost equipment set up around the room. Oh my gosh, the REM pod. The REM pod. Wait, what? Was that you who made the REM pod go off?
Stopped.
It stopped. Yeah, that's so crazy because nothing went off besides the EMF meter when I was under.
Help me.
Help. Wait. That was crazy.
It went silent for probably 3 seconds, just like dead silence.
That was absolutely crazy. The REM pod went off.
Really?
Yeah, and that didn't go off, and it was after you said set up, and I was like, yeah, we set up a lot of equipment, and then it went off. You said help me, like a lot of that made sense.
It was definitely a woman talking. You're how loud this is.
Yeah, it's super loud. I honestly trust this app. Like, did it not feel like you were doing a real
It did.
Estes method?
It was just as like stressful. My heart was
Yes.
pounding. It was just as hard to make out words.
And the EMF nonstop was spiking to red. We got a lot of good answers with the apps. I think I'm very iffy with the Ovilus, which is why I think we should go to a non-haunted place, put up the Ovilus, and see if it spits out the same words like we, Legion,
I was
the
gonna
red.
say the same thing. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're here in front of a subway, a non-haunted area. There's no background here of any sort of ghosts or deaths or anything like that. So we figured it'd be a great place to test the equipment and the apps. Okay. All right, it's calibrated. So far, the REM pod hasn't gone off, the cat ball hasn't gone off, music box hasn't gone off. We'll turn this on.
Do you turn them both on?
Oh yeah.
See if
Turn
they
yours
match?
on, turn yours on.
Okay, I just turned mine on.
No ghost equipment has gone off yet. And of course, it makes sense. And like, we don't want to...
Yourself.
Yourself.
Bacon.
What? Bacon?
Object.
We're in front of Subway.
I did say object at the other
Wait,
house too, though.
yeah, it did say object.
Is there anyone here who could tell? Geek. That's
Geek.
another thing
It said
Self.
yourself.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Me personally, I just wouldn't trust.
Threat. That was another thing.
Threat
that
was
had.
okay. That answered it. Here are my final thoughts on the apps that we used tonight. Starting with GhostTube SLS, the app was free to download and it worked decently well. But I personally didn't like how it tried to make a stick figure out of everything, which might make it harder for you to determine if there's a real spirit right in front of you. Other than that, I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Next up, we got iOvilus, which was $1.99. In my opinion, I wouldn't trust this so much for ghost hunting. As you guys saw, it spit out the same words multiple times.
Legion.
Legion. It did say that earlier. Even when we tried it on Amanda's phone, it kept repeating the same words. I would give this a 1 out of 5 stars. And lastly, we got Ghost Science M3, which was $9.99. Although we did spend $10 for this, this app had pretty much everything you need to ghost hunt all in one. one, and it seemed pretty reliable compared to the ghost equipment we used. I really liked the SLS feature because it didn't lock onto the furniture, only actual figures. Plus, the spirit box feature actually made sense when we did the Estes method, which is why it was my favorite app out of the 3. 5 out of 5 stars. Also, none of these apps paid me to review them. This was all my unbiased opinion. That is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys check out Amanda's YouTube channel, link in the description, and let me know if you guys want me to do like a full-blown haunted investigation using the app. So I'll see you all with the next video. Peace.